Thank you. First of all, thank you to all of you, because you're the reason why we continue to do the work that is so important in changing the narrative in Hollywood and for America, so we get authentic stories, not just about Muslims, but about human beings in general. So thank you for your support for all these years. And thank you to Sue Ubaidi, where's Suhad, for her tireless efforts. She's so tireless we can never find her. She's always doing something. So thank you, Sue, for the great work, and to all the staff that has made this Media Awards another great success. As we've been saying, we are trying to counter the stereotypes about people. And the reason why that is so critical is because it's not just stereotypes for the sake of entertainment that is the problem. It is stereotypes that dehumanizes people, that violates their human rights. And the case in point is what Joseph Stalin said. He said, "The death of one man is a tragedy, but the death of millions is a statistic." And when we dehumanize people to the point that they're just numbers, that is the grossest inequity in our life. And when we think about the people of Ethiopia who suffered famine, the Congo who suffered war, the Darfur who suffered persecution, the Afghans who perished, 1 million people perished in the Soviet invasion, Myanmar and the ethnic cleansing that's going on there today, Syria and the continuous atrocities against the Syrian people, Gaza and the people we don't know, they are just numbers to the American people. When we look at our religion, then, it tells us religion is nothing unless it is about achieving equity. Equity in the value of life. In one surah, one chapter called Surah Al-Ma'un, which means the small kindness according to the translation of Muhammad Asad, it says, "Do you know the one who denies religion? He is the one who thrusts the orphan away and feels no urge to feed the needy." So prayer is important, but if prayer doesn't motivate us to help the orphan and to have that urge and that moral compunction to take care of the needy, then there's something wrong with the way we are praying. And the Quran also says in the chapter of the women, "Why don't you fight for the cause of God and for the cause of the oppressed, who say, 'Our Lord, lead us forth to freedom out of this land of tyrants, and raise for us out of your grace a protector, and raise for us out of your grace one who gives us aid and relief.'" And so when we are trying to apply our religion in Hollywood, in the industry of arts and entertainment and music, we are looking for partners in this mission. And we found a partner, and therefore we are giving him tonight our first ever Lifetime Achievement Award. It is given to those who give a name to the oppressed, so that we share a common human spirit with them. It is given to those who work throughout a lifetime in a body of work, going above and beyond, not because they feel it is extraordinary, but it is innate within them. It is natural to go above and beyond. We are honoring those who leverage their privilege and their fame and fortune, not just for themselves, but for those who are underprivileged, and to help those for a cause that is greater than them. We are honoring those who connect us to our collective human spirit, who have to understand what it means to be human first before you do anything. You have to understand what it means to be human before you go into the careers of music or arts or science. You have to understand what it means to be human first before you understand the essence of faith. Before being Muslim, God made us humans first. And so it is for this reason we're honoring tonight Sir Bob Geldof. He has worked since the age of 13. At 13, he organized an anti-apartheid movement in his school in Dublin. He worked for the homeless of Dublin at the age of 15 and 16. He has continuously worked for famine relief and debt relief in Africa. He has brought back the human in the word humanity. And in the 80s, he organized 2 Live Aid concerts in London and Philadelphia and brought all musicians together and raised 150 million pounds. And in today's terms, that's about $500 million for the needy. That to us is what our religion is telling us to do, is to have that urge to take care of those who are dispossessed and underprivileged. And recently, he returned his Freedom of the City of Dublin Award because it was also held by Aung San Suu Kyi, who was responsible for the ethnic cleansing of the Rohingya Muslims, and Sir Bob Geldof wants nothing to do with the ethnic cleansing of the people of Myanmar. Sir Bob Geldof gives us the name of those who have been oppressed. He gives us his name to represent the voiceless. And he does so that they are not statistics anymore, so that we look at them as human beings in the collective human spirit. So please look at the screen for a video to introduce to you our honoree for the first Lifetime Achievement Award for the Muslim Public Affairs Council, Sir Bob Geldof.